the 80s belonged to the Illini, right? Yeah. Some of you might remember that. Hey, yeah, I was a legacy. You know, so I kind of was exposed to the house from like a very young age, and we'll get back to that in a moment. But, so what's my first major event as part of Beta Sigma Psi? My family had a boat, which I used to take boating quite a bit, and Beta Sigma Psi had an event called Timbuktu, where probably somewhere between half and 2/3 of the house would show up at Lake Shelbyville. And I see a lot of people having good memories, maybe some bad ones too. I remember one year where all we had was hot dogs, beer, and no water, so we washed the dishes with beer. But anyway, so my first experience with Beta Sigma Psi actually, other than legacy stuff, was being invited to join the Timbuktu outing the summer before my freshman year. And I got a chance to know a lot of the guys, and that was awesome. And then I was part of a pledge class of 15, and we filled the house. We had 41, 3 in room 1, and every other room had 2. And that was a good time, but I will tell you, there was also a lot of diversity. So I want to check my notes real quick. So, yeah, as I said, 41 total, exposed to diversity. I was pretty much friends with everyone in my pledge class, but I will say there were a lot of people that were not friends with each other in my pledge class. And so I learned a lot just from being exposed to a lot of different perspectives. We talk about, you know, spiritual, scholastic, and social, and that's real. I mean, you know, when I came to Illinois, I think I was focused on the social. Sorry. Spiritual was important to me. Scholastic was important to me. I was always a great student. But I was looking for a chance to, you know, experience life. And I got to experience life, but I also got to strengthen my faith. I got the chance to strengthen my grades. I got a chance to do so many things because Beta Sigma Psi supported all of those things. Same thing was an amazing experience for me. And I don't know how many people know what that is, so I will explain a little bit. Every Tuesday evening, all the brothers and the little sisters would all gather in the lounge, and people would play guitars, and we'd sing Christian music, and someone would do a devotion, and it was amazing to just be in that environment and strengthening my faith and my perspective and understanding that I had this shared thing with all these people that are my age. That was awesome. So, moving on a little bit, of course, there was a little other stuff going on. We were talking about, you know, experiences. I remember cranking music. I had a 100 watt per channel stereo and speakers that could handle it more or less. And so, you know, last final, got to crank Schools Out by Alice Cooper so the whole neighborhood could share in my joy as I was done. And a few other songs I cranked every now and then as well. 9B and bell tower parties. If you want to hear about those, you can talk to me offline. But I was in a corner room and had the opportunity to branch out a little bit. Let's leave it at that. Let's see what else I want to talk about here, this experience. Oh, man. So, as soon as we got home from classes, that's when euchre and foosball started. And then as soon as we got done with dinner, that's when Jungle Pong started, and then maybe a little bit of poker later that evening. So lots of opportunities to, once again, experience that social, but that brotherhood as well. That was amazing. But anyway, I just kind of want to run around a little bit about this, because really, going back to the legacy thing, starting in '79 through this year, that would be 47 years of homecoming. I've been here for 45. Not bragging, just telling you how important this is to me. How, when I want to include the years I went to homecoming before, when my folks would take us up here, probably had another 7 or 8. This experience is amazing. This opportunity for us to get together and share our experiences from the last year. If we haven't seen each other for a year, or just to talk, just to socialize, just to regather. I see 10 or 15 people here tonight that I was in the house with for 1, 2, 3, or 4 years, and that's amazing. It's not been that way in a lot of recent years. So thank you guys for coming back. I really like the opportunity to get a chance to talk and see what's going on in Chicago with you guys, or wherever you may be, because, you know, we don't see each other very often, but this is our chance. The thing that really sold me on Beta Sigma Psi, I will say, is seeing my dad come back to homecoming every year and seeing him get together with all of his buddies and seeing him interact with all the alumni from his age down. And that's something I look forward to doing for as long as I can. So, thank you guys for this opportunity to talk, and I'm willing to hand off the mic.